Welcome to Taiwan Report News Brief, news and analysis from Taiwan. I'm Donovan Smith. Up today on the program, the CEC is running into problems, setting up polling booths for the hand recall vote, and someone is saying may self-decapitate. Two KMT lawmakers go tough on crime, but is it part of a broader strategy? Finally, Norway has demoted Taiwanese to Chinese, a move backed by a district court. But as always, up first, coronavirus updates. 3 new cases of the new coronavirus disease were confirmed in Taiwan on Saturday, bringing the total to 432. The good news is that all 3 were imported. Meanwhile, according to a medical study authored by a Taiwanese research team that was published by the American Medical Association, the transmission of COVID-19 has been found to be highest within a week of the onset of symptoms. Contacts with exclusive pre-symptomatic exposure were also at risk, the paper said. The Central Election Commission yesterday reached an agreement with the Kaohsiung City Election Commission to set up the same 1,823 polling stations used in 2018's Kaohsiung mayoral election for the June 6th vote to recall Kaohsiung Mayor Han Kuo-yu. The arrangement was reached as some venue hosts retracted their agreements to provide space for polling stations. As of Thursday, the Kaohsiung Commission had only obtained permission to use 64.8% of the venues that it expects would be needed for the recall vote. Kaohsiung Deputy Mayor Chen Xiongwen, the Kaohsiung Commission's head, yesterday said that it had encountered considerable difficulty in trying to secure space for polling stations, as only about half of the 900 schools have agreed to provide classrooms. CEC Chairman Lin Jinyong yesterday visited Kaohsiung to help resolve the issue. Wherever people voted in the 2018 mayoral election is where they will vote in the recall vote, Li said. That is treating voters with respect. The CEC could help the Kaohsiung Commission solicit space from national universities or government agencies to be used as polling stations. Li asked Chen to tally universities and government agencies that were willing to provide space for the vote, adding that if they turn down the requests, I will chop my head off. I certainly hope he doesn't. Chinese Nationalist Party, or KMT legislator Wang Meilin, yesterday said that she would sponsor a bill to amend the criminal code. Under her proposed amendment to Article 87 of the Criminal Code, if a person with psychosis commits a crime warranting a prison term of at least 10 years of a life sentence, they should be placed in custody for compulsory treatment for at least 10 years. Quote, this would deter people from faking a mental illness in the hopes of receiving a not guilty verdict or lighter penalties, one said. In related news, on Friday, KMT lawmaker Ye Yulan sponsored a draft amendment for the critical code seeking to increase penalties for people who commit homicide, bodily harm, or grievous bodily harm against law enforcement or medical personnel. Penalties for obstructing official duties stipulated in the Criminal Code and the Medical Care Act are too lenient and ineffective at protecting police and medical personnel from violence, she said. The bills come after the Jiayi District Court on Thursday found a 55-year-old man surnamed Zheng not guilty of the murder of police officer Li Chenghan. To prevent mental illnesses from becoming pretext for committing felonies is what Wan is proposing. So far, it appears that these are independent of any KMT moves to make this a broader strategy. However, it will bear watching to see if this becomes a part of the party's plans going forward. Such a move would be in keeping with the recent upsurge in social conservatism that marked much of the 2020 campaign. A group of Taiwanese residing in Norway lost a lawsuit filed last year against the Norwegian government, accusing it of improperly changing their designated nationality from Taiwan to China in their residency permits. The lawsuit was filed by 3 Taiwan nationals residing in Norway on August 29, 2019, naming the Norwegian Directorate of Immigration, the Immigration Appeals Board, and the Oslo Police District as defendants. According to one of the three Taiwanese plaintiffs, starting from 2010, the Norwegian authorities changed the nationality on their residency permits to China, prompting him to launch a movement to urge the Norwegian government to change the policy. The decision handed down by a district court in Oslo said the Norwegian government abides by the one China policy and so does not diplomatically recognize Taiwan. They plan to appeal. As always, be sure to hit like or subscribe. English articles on the topics discussed today are on our website, report.tw, and be sure to tune in tomorrow for more.
This has been brought to you by the Taiwan Report. For more content like this, become our patron at report.tw.
哎呦，就是那个台湾狗啦，最喜欢我的台湾狗了。